don't. I haven't had one of those for ages.
And he says, I know, but they're saying they don't know who you are. He says, we have our own machine, and this is the difference between NHS and private. We tried doing the NHS route, didn't work. He says, we've got our own machine, give us 2 minutes. So he walks down to this office. He says, how about Monday at 9 o'clock? Are we going?
Yeah,
Is this it? We're on. Yeah. Hello.
All right.
It's been a while.
So you're starting with an apology, James.
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah.
Well,
Giving up on you. I mean,
yes, I'll share my part of the blame. Yeah, been busy.
baling.
Still, well,
baling what?
Yeah, exactly. No, not baling. It's been a complete disaster this year.
No grass.
Not made any millions this year,
Barely keeping the shop door open. Last year we did about 3,500. This year I'll be about 1.5.
Yeah, which is about what we've done. We've done 50% of what we should do size-wise this year.
Yeah.
And that's made.
And that's not all like a drop in crop. That's a couple of jobs that just never came off. Or plus, with it being a red hot summer, if it's a catchy summer, people still want some haylage in easy use form. Hence, they can't get the little balers out, so they call me.
Yeah.
Whereas this time, it's like everyone's made hay and then.
Yeah. Oh, isn't it marvellous?
It's like, which day of the week shall we make it? We can pick one. It's already hay. We cut it yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. It's hay stood up. It can't fall off. Yeah.
Well, I had a field that I should have cut before the Yorkshire show, but didn't. Walked into it the Saturday after the Yorkshire show and go, I'm not putting a mower in this because I know there's rocks in here because it came out of our muck heap and we have rolled it twice, but I'm not going to risk putting a mower in here because it'll go.
Chicken!
So we waited for a bit of a shower of rain and then, went for it. Well, I say went for it. That's another story. Yeah. My good Nash, the old 785, came back from the doctors and PTO works a treat. Managed to cut a whole field all by itself. First time ever it's got into a field and cut the whole field. And you're like, yes, it's fixed. And all it was someone's been in the back of it, pulled the PTO shaft out the back of it. There's 2 steel seals and one of them missing. So as the oil's getting hot and thinner, it's washing past and we're losing oil pressure in the slip clutch. So it bedded up all winter, but I was only running it 10 minutes at a time. But once you do it, like, try and,
you couldn't mess about.
No.
You had your time frame you knew you'd have to stick to.
Oh, yeah. But we finally figured out what was wrong with it. And anyway, I was cutting the film merrily away. It's like, oh, yes. Yeah. We're doing a thing! It's done a whole thing! And then the fucking oil pressure light started flickering on. Oh, like, no! It's like, I'm finishing this field. I don't give a fuck. Sorry, I don't care.
That's because you ran it for more than 10 minutes, didn't you?
Yeah, she did 2 hours of hard work. Anyway, took it back to the farm, parked it up. The mechanic came round and put an oil pressure tester on it, and he says, oh, it's good oil pressure when it starts, and then it just drops off merrily away like this. He says it'll be your big ends have gone, you can swap them, drop the sump off, you can swap them. 2-hour job.
Right.
He says, drop the sump off and take your big ends out. So I dropped the sump off. Shouldn't have been under there doing that. Took all the big ends off, looked at them, just like, right, they're still silver, there's no bronze, there's nothing wrong with them. Look in the sump and there's flakes of gold and brass and all sorts of treasures. So we're now looking at mains. So it's now split the tractor, engine and bits. By the end of the month, hopefully, and rebuild, and because I've got to cultivate 20 acres.
Surely to God, the country's awash with those engines.
I don't know, actually. I don't know, I'm not sure.
Or have they all succumbed to this?
Well, they have a habit of sticking a leg out. On number 4,
I'm not surprised if all the owners, like yourself,
just like
are
when
so
the light
surprised that the thing's getting
the
close
light
to
starts
finishing.
flickering, you go, no, we're
Yeah.
carrying on. I don't care. And I had, when you finish in a field and there's a triangle that you can only attack on two sides because you got, so we were on that, and I was like, we're finishing. So, no, actually, the mechanic's son came out. He's got an 856, is it? Nash? The big 6-cylinder jobs. 956, yeah, he's got one of them that looks a bit ropey, and he had an old Tarot mower. He said we bought it from the sale and thought we might use it, so his son come down and cut the other field in 2 hours. You're like, oh, trailed mower. It's like, oh, look at him cutting 10 foot instead of 5. But, no, that was the last time we made it in silage, and
So you've getting back to it. You've had not as much crop as you need.
No, we are. I've bought in 88 bales. I've got another 88 on order. I've used half of what we bought in because we've got to feed them something because we've had nothing to feed them.
Jesus.
We've made 33 bales of quadrant hay, and I've got about 4 of them left.
Yeah.
So they do a bale a day basically. If you
Right. Yeah.
whichever way you look at it, they're doing a bale a day.
Yeah. That was me thinking that we weren't in a particularly good spot.
So
No.
we're looking at destocking earlier. So moved the TV test a month earlier. Calves are going to hopefully go off farm a month earlier, and then they're going on to straw and molasses up till calving time, pretty much.
Right.
We can get straw.
Abundance of straw.
Yeah, our contractor up the road has straw available. I do need to ring him and say this is what we're doing, because I normally have about 20 or 30 bales off him for bedding, but so now we're looking at molasses, high protein molasses.
How have you managed to secure all these bales of time?
There's a lad who's a bit of a one-man band, but he's got another man now, Matt Talbot. He's runs his own contracting business. He has a lot of contracts with councils to cut meadow,
Municipal.
Yeah, and it's all in stewardship, so it's after the 11th of July.
So it's all gone to seed. It's all
Cow
gear.
Yeah, but it's belly fill.
Yeah.
He what was he doing? So the original contract was they'd pay him to cut it, and then he could bale and wrap and take the bales, and it was selling them. So it was on quite a good screw.
Alright, is that, yeah.
The council did get wise for that and said, we're not now going to pay you to cut it. So he's lost, but he still gets the fodder.
Yeah.
So luckily, and then we had some loads off him last year. We said this year we'll do the same again, but bring it straight to us. Don't take it somewhere else. Sit it there, and then bring it to us in trail loads. Bring it straight to us.
Just for
Just for ease, and so we've got a bit more of that to go.
Oh,
hopefully, as of the end of this month, we get another 38 acres of ground, which is going to sort our feed problems out, basically.
You've outgrown where you are.
Yeah, we outgrew it the day we walked in. So we've been buying feed since we got there, so we are going to keep going. So I've got 38 acres over the road. There's a big 20-acre field which I'm going to put just a straight silage crop in. 2-3 year lay. I've run that pretty hard. A couple of 5-acre paddocks which probably go down to a hay lay of some sort, because
like a dual purpose.
Basically it will have Torrent Timothy and Coxfoot in it, and if it will go for hay, we'll make hay. Otherwise it will just silage, and then there's another 8-acre field which is heavier clay, which is a good drought-resistant field because I haven't seen a decent crop in it until this year.
No,
Someone's
right.
tried growing potatoes in it, they looked horrendous. Someone tried growing wheat in it, and that was a disaster. They've grown maize in it this year, so the maize looks pretty good. It's held on quite well.
Yeah.
So that's going into a high-protein lay, which will be a pre-calving lay. So pre-calving food for hopefully better colostrum, because last year our colostrum... Oh, well... Yeah, don't get me wrong. Calving last year was an absolute disaster, but we've never had it.
Yeah. What was your root cause then?
It turned out to be we lost 7 calves in one weekend, and it was antibiotic-resistant E. coli. And
What could you have done about that?
nothing.
Yeah.
Vicky was just beside herself. We were talking about going back to Australia because it was dire. You're like, if we, and you're just like, no, we'll work, but you're just talking about, when you rung your knacker man for the 3rd time, and he's like, you again? It's like, yeah. And and we even, we had, she'd done PMs on them. They were being born, they were getting up, getting going, drinking. 3 days later, they start going downhill. So they're on, and we were giving them, after the first one went, they were getting an antibiotic jab straight away because we thought something's not right. They were just going downhill and downhill, and they were on electrolytes every 2 hours and fluids in every 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. And basically, the more we gave them, the worse they got. And you're like, Vicky's a vet. And she's like, this isn't how it works. You give them they had all the drugs they can, Metacam, antibiotics, electrolytes, milk powder replacer, milk off the cow. They were having the whole lot, and they were just going down, and then you get up in the morning and it's dead.
So like destroyed gut line.
And then, Vicky opened one up, and it was just basically just from the stomach down, destroyed internally. The last one there was a 2-week gap. So we had, if it's in the bedding, if they're getting it off the cows, so the last cow that was going to calve, split her away, cleaned the pen out, disinfected it. It's like if they're picking something up, make sure she was clean before it drank, and exactly the same thing.
But this was once you put your new building up as well.
Yeah,
so
put a new building up,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden we've got, it was like, what can you do? So, and then Vicky sent samples off, and like 3 or 4 weeks later we get back. Yeah, there was an antibiotic in the office that would have done it, but they don't carry it on as part of course because they never ever use it.
No.
So nothing really you could have done at the time. So this year, this weekend we've got 1 cow calving in a few weeks, a month. Sorry. They're having.
So you want them
a jab.
You wanted them as fit as you can, so they've got as much colostrum as possible.
Well,
and the best
but
colostrum, give them a
even the
decent
best
start.
colostrum, we were getting colostrum off the dairy farmer next door, and
trying everything.
Yeah, we were. We thought, all right, we had tested our colostrum, it wasn't up to spec, and we knew why, because we haven't been able to give them the pre-carver rolls that we normally give them because we just couldn't do it. We were feeding box feeders inside, and there's too many cows to feed with a roll. This next time we're going to have a feed fence, and we'll be able to give them what they need. Yeah, but they're having a
so you haven't
vaccination.
Had no problem since.
No, first 10 calves or first 11 calves, no problem. And we think it was something. There's something happened. It got really hot, warm, and we just don't know what kicked it off. But we've never, like the father-in-law's cows, we've never had that problem down at Elm Tree.
No.
So they're getting vaccinated.
Not the sort of thing you want if you block calving a couple of hundred milk cows.
No. Well, no, but seven. It's 7 calves, 8 calves. Did we lose? Is a lot of money for us. It's
you put that, you put that into percentage of production.
So £700 has to be spent to replace them, and then you spend 2 weeks trying to convince a cow and a calf to like each other.
Yeah.
3 cows just got kicked straight out because it wasn't open hell. They were going to take it, so they went straight back to the bull, and they're calving at Christmas. And then we had a couple of spares which we bottle fed, and then they went as weanlings. And basically we made back off the 2 weanlings and paid for all the others. So we were just to say, but you're looking around going, you know, you want your calves that you've bred for a reason, and you've got some crossbred dairy Hereford thing looking at you going, nice calves though, they're really friendly.
Oh, lovely nature.
Well, you're just like, that's not what we're going for here.
But I'm going to turn into a coat hanger.
Yeah, well, the Herefords are all right. They don't look too bad, but you look at the difference between ours and the bought-in ones. You just they're like chalk and cheese, you know, dairy crosses. But you needed something, because what you're going to do, have 7 cows. You can't have 7 cows kicking around on the farm with nothing on them.
It'd feel awfully unproductive. Yeah.
No, we had no. It was a bit of a rough do, really.
What you were making silage or reed out of some pretty rough ground up
the hill straw. Yeah.
Is this bedding or food?
To be honest with you,
it could go either way.
Such a good quality of bedding. I might even talk them into it that it's actually food.
Put it on the floor and they can use it either way.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's up to you, girls.
Yeah.
Take your pick.
Yeah.
But if you are going to eat it, don't shit on it first.
Well, yeah. So what was it? Tussock grass or something? Or?
No, it's off some pasture land. Well, some of it are technically hay meadows still, but infested with rush. You know, like really wet sort of going. But every year I'm doing it, it's coming back sweeter. Because this year we actually took the sheep out a bit earlier and just let it grow, and it's not bad stuff. There was some of the bales were left in the pasture and put the sheep back in one bit, and then started eating the bales. I thought, oh, this is good. Well, actually, it's bad.
Yeah, but
because there's obviously nothing to eat in there. Yeah, if they're eating that stuff.
Yeah. How many sheep have you got?
Oh, not many. 100 what would be now? 150.
Enough for a headache then.
Just enough to be a pain. Just enough to make sure that you have to have everything that you would have for a bigger amount.
We keep getting told you need some sheep.
No, I don't think you do.
No, we don't.
No. If you have any little small gaps in hedges that.
Oh no, we've been burnt off sheep with parents-in-law lambing at Elm Tree.
There you go.
Just not interested.
Good.
People keep saying, you know, and you do look at lamb prices. Like, the problem is lamb prices are good this year, but they won't be by the time you buy some sheep and lamb them, it'll be back to where it was, and you'll have bought some very expensive ewes because they're at £300 odd pound each at the moment, aren't they?
By the time I get my lambs off this higher grazing, which is where I shoved everything up there. I normally don't. I normally leave the twins down, but I just got rid of everything because we just burnt off. But the twins don't do very well up there, so they're all looking a bit, especially in this weather. I saw them earlier and they're all just stood about going, I'm very happy up here. Don't like
raining, really wet.
And they're the wrong breed for that.
What are they?
Well, they're mainly Texel.
Right.
And they're not keen on that sort of grade of.
No.
You see now, if they'd been Herdwicks or something.
Yeah, they're not a hill sheep traditionally.
They used exactly Herdwicks and such like, and like your Swaledales, they used to licking lichen off a.
Yeah, living the dream.
rock or sucking on a gate post for all the sustenance they need.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Finding a heap of salt on the side of the road. Ooh.
Oh, they look yeah. Christmas. Yeah, but no, don't go into sheep if you don't have to.
No, we don't have to. Thank God. And we have no room for horses.
Really?
No, no, not a drop of space for a horse. Pity.
Oh.
Yeah. To be fair, Vicky.
Not even a Shetland.
No.
You'd have hopped on the back of a horse quite well, you would have thought, with your bad back. And
No.
you could have gone.
No, to be fair, Vicky was looking. She's like, they're just stupidly expensive now. They're just not. Yeah.
I thought you could have gone full Yellowstone. You could have had one each. He's done his part. He's gone and put some big spotlights on the top of his.
I
pickup.
saw that. It's like you have a lovely shadow of your roof on the road. You're going to see 200 yards in front of you and then a big black spot.
Road noise, whistle. Bubba doesn't care.
But
He's going to put one in the grill.
it makes me smile when I look at it.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah,
the
true.
thing.
Wait,
isn't
Every
it?
time I look at it now, like,
Yeah, to be fair.
and
yeah.
there was Joe that works for Tim. He's like, he saw it earlier today. He's like, oh, that looks well. I was like, yep, makes me smile every time I see it. He says, yeah, it would be as well. So what? I want
Just
to do
missing
it
a hopper knocker and some brush bars, and you'll be well away.
I don't even need them round here, but never
No,
mind,
there's not enough big
Yeah.
things to hit.
No, don't tend to hit stuff around here. But I wanted to do it on my first pickup. That I bought that Navara in 2017, and I always wanted to do it on that one, but never got around to it. And it's taken me 3 years to get around to do it on this one.
So what you're saying is we're not holding our breath waiting for the vertical stacks then?
No, that's not going to happen. I think what's happened is I've decided it's got to stay for a long time because new pickups are so expensive. I'm just not interested in buying a new one.
Yeah, but why would you now? How much are you going to have to pay in tax?
Yeah, well, everything. Yeah, they were too dear to start with, and then the tax. So I think I'm just going to have to keep hold of it as long as possible, and so I'm going to put stuff on it that I've always wanted on it.
Yeah, we'll see what that.
Just keep changing the oil.
What that wafer thin gearbox has to say
Well,
about
the wafer thin gearbox
Yes.
and the timing belt that he's going to snap one day.
What?
The wet belt. What a stupid idea.
The wafer thin gearbox that was replaced last year at 60,000 miles. So by my banking, I've got 60,000 miles to go before it does it again.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good 120,000 mile car,
Yeah.
then, isn't it?
So I've got
You see-
40,000 miles to go out before.
Is it under warranty then?
No,
No.
it's well out of warranty.
No, not even like a replacement gearbox.
Oh, the gearbox, yeah, only 12 months.
Oh.
So, yeah. And in fairness, it's done 8,000 miles, and I was going to get it serviced at 8,000 and get them through the wet belt at the same time.
Yeah.
So I've basically got 40,000 miles in gearbox
I
and
just
8,000
don't
miles
get
in
why
wet
they
belt.
thought that was a good idea.
Because in fairness, and I have seen evidence of it, if it's serviced right on time
Yeah,
and
you
with the
did
right
say
oil,
with the right oil. Yeah.
and there's a company down south that do videos of doing wet belts on,
Yes.
and they've done one
Yeah.
and said, look, this is one that's been serviced right. Someone's bought it and they wanted to do it because they didn't want it to go wrong on them. And they took it out and it's like, there's nothing wrong with this belt. It's been serviced right.
Yeah.
It's been serviced with the right oil.
Ah.
So I'm not saying that's
Yeah.
it's faultless, but it certainly it helps if they've been done right. And that, in fairness, I rung Rufus Carr and said, look, what is the crack with these wet belts? Because I'm starting to panic. And that's exactly what he said. He said, like, if they're serviced on time, which yours has been,
Yeah.
and they're serviced with the right oil, which yours has been, you should be all right.
Because
But we decided we'd do it 80,000 miles between us, and then we'd definitely be right. So, yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I'm like transit. There's nothing wrong with the transit at the moment, but you just think I'm going to have to replace it with something, and what do you replace it with? And it's going to end up. You're going to end up with a wet belt.
There's a sweet spot.
It's what your minibus is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the custom
It's
11, 12, 13 plate, which is the
No,
engine before the.
it's up to 2020, to be fair.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like 2014 or 2013 to 2020 were the wet belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the customs maybe, but not
yeah.
in the normal transits. 2012 onwards we went.
So ours is a 2014.
Oh no, hang on, no, I'm thinking of at 2012 they went on to the DPFs.
Yeah, so ours is a 2014.
Yeah, so it's the
2.2,
wet belt. Yeah,
which I think is.
I was trying to get away from that as well. To be fair.
That's the same engine as what went in the Defender, isn't it? that engine.
Yeah, the one that was in my black Transit was the same engine,
Yeah.
the Puma engine.
They call it a Duratorque or something, don't they?
Yeah, but it's Puma engine in a Land Rover and a Duratorque in a Transit.
So yeah.
But yeah.
I quite like it.
I tell you what, I do notice, like mine is pre-DPF and you can smell the exhaust. Old school, you know, you don't smell them anymore, do you? Because it's no. But you just like started it in the shed earlier and like, yeah. You don't smell it. It's still killing you, but you don't smell it. Is it?
Yeah. It's more palatable death.
Yeah.
What? If you haven't been bailing, then what have you been up to all summer?
Well, I've still been bailing. A lot of the time, I've been covering exactly the same amount of ground.
Ah, right.
But
so the same amount of time, just
but
less
just
bail.
the £10 notes haven't been plopping out the back just as fast.
Oh man,
it's been iffy, really. It has.
You can't really.
You know what you need, don't you? I sent it to you the other week. You need the bale train, the Crone bale train, tractor, rake, baler, combi baler, and rapper. So you're basically doing it all in one.
If I were lucky enough,
and I bet they're only about 20 grand.
I sent him the video and said winter project.
Yeah,
and he wasn't biting.
No.
If I was lucky enough to get that thing through the gateway into whatever field it may be,
up Dale,
and then
that'd be an effort, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you just sort of you remarkably managed to keep it in, I don't know, a straight line as you're heading down. Imagine crabbing across the field with that lot.
The other thing was
baler's just overtaking you.
Your baler's across here, your row left for it's here, and your tractor's clinging to the top wall up here.
On its front right wheel.
Nice one, Crown. Loving it. Yeah.
How is the new tractor? Fent.
Costly.
Oh no.
It's quirky, shall we say?
Yeah,
It has its own little quirks. Yeah.
It's done all right, though, was it? Was it the world's cheapest Fent or something?
Yeah, I've done 600 hours in it, I think.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, is it
a 714?
714.
Yeah, right then.
And how has it gone on the wrapper? Because that's what you wanted it for, wasn't it?
It goes really well on the wrapper, really well. Especially the wrapper that, thank you Tanko, that I'm doing they've given us a demo one, so then I can, give a report on it and use it. And when I hook it up to that one, because it's on Power Beyond, on-demand hydraulics, it instantly sorts out my problem with my own onboard hydraulics on the tractor, because I've only got, out of the 4 spools, I've only got 2 working, and they're plumbed up onto the front end loader.
Right.
So to then, if I want to do anything with the spools, then I have to either take the loader off or lock it off on some turn-off valves, which isn't ideal.
No.
But anyway, so I can plug onto the Power Beyond, which is brilliant, because I've then still got my loader. But also, the little quirky problem that I have, it seems to be, you can hear every now and then the hydraulics will pressure themselves up, especially if you just turn a bit hard on the steering. That can kick it off. You can hear that it starts to load up the hydraulics somewhere, and to stop it or to let the pressure off again, lift the 3-point linkage a bit. And then you'll hear your revs will be like maybe 760
somewhere.
Yeah.
Sound of it.
760, and then you lift your linkage, and then you're back up to revving about 850.
Right.
But if I have something plumbed into that Power Beyond, never falters.
Right.
So whether it's trying to pressure up the Power Beyond or something, I don't know. But it's never a problem then. But you've got to be aware of it. You've got to drive around it. When you're driving around, you just every now and then just give the hydraulics a flick, just if you think it's starting to labour. So you can get around it. But yeah, it's gone all right. It's done okay. But there are these problems. But these hydraulic slices, it's looking like it needs 2. There's 5 hydraulic slices on it. There's 4 for the spools and 1 for the front linkage.
Yeah.
And
It's separate.
Two of them.
Is it separate hydraulic or separate transmission?
Yes, yeah. But there's definitely two of those are down.
How much are they each?
Glad you brought that up, James. £2,000.
Nice.
And that's just for the part.
Not getting fixed this year.
I have to have it fitted by the dealers. I have to have it fitted by them because they need to be coded to the track.
Oh,
If they're going to stand behind the warranty on it, they want to. They said we want to come and change the filters and the oil so we know it's done. All right, well that'll be cheap for you to put my place on it. As soon as anybody in a sign-written van, anybody holds up in my yard and falls out of it, I can wave goodbye to £500.
Switch Mark mechanic doesn't have any signs on his van, so he's
there you go. That's it.
He's all right. Actually.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to pay for that.
No.
Did you see? Have you seen that Very Valley Tractors have gone into administration?
Yeah. What's going on there, James?
I don't know. That's quite serious.
I think they have.
Because it's not just Very Valley.
That's my neck of the woods. And 2 weeks ago, there was talk of it a week before it happened. I went and saw me contractor. He looked very red in his face. And he's not the jolliest fellow at the best of times. He's very red in his face. He's like, "You all right, Rob?" It's like, "No." It's like I've just had a falling out with the RVT rep. I'm like, right? It's like, yeah, no. Anyway, they ballsed up a bill, and I've been waiting for them to send me a credit note so they're going to pay it, and it's gone over 60 days, and they've cut me off. I'm like, right. And anyway, and then he got all upset and hung up on me. And I'm like, right. It's like, that sounds like someone who's a bit stressed. So and then a week later they got into administration. So everyone says, of course, they've gone bust. It's like, no, they haven't gone bust. They've gone into administration. They could get out of administration, but
they can't have today. It's come out today that they have gone into administration.
Right.
So they what do they do? The initial period has ended.
Right. They haven't found a backer then.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But what the thing is, this is what gets me. So it's not just Very Valley Tractors, because there's a group of businesses there which are made up of businesses that aren't related to agriculture as well. Yeah. And it's like, bloody hell, the whole lot's gone. That's not good. That's like...
Well, there's DVT as well, which was the Welsh... There's one over in Wales, which was DVT, which was part of the same group.
But there was a commercial business for...
Yeah. It's all owned by the same millionaire.
Yeah.
And
who bought a compact front box off me.
Oh. So you bankrupted him, were you?
I'm not bankrupted him! No, he's a really nice bloke.
That was the final straw.
Final straw.
Like, no! I heard it, like, took him 3 years.
So James has killed RVT.
What was that?
Well,
2022?
Yeah.
Him and his tractor driver and the last that worked for him came to stand and ordered a compact front box.
Yeah.
And then we're actually building another one now because it was supplied by RVT to a customer whose tractor got stolen with a hedge cutter on the back and one of our compact front boxes on the front. So he rung up and says, I want another one. It's like, well, that's repeat business, isn't it?
Yeah.
The tractor's getting nicked.
I know.
With our boxes on the front.
JCB were in 2 weeks with...
I saw that and I was annoyed with myself because I didn't cotton on.
Yeah.
Because I saw a video
kit
of them.
out.
Yeah, in the street.
And then they've reassigned a load of other dealerships now. So.
I think that's not good for it. That's like really bad for
the word on the floor is they were too top heavy management wise.
Well, yeah, but that takes
where isn't?
Yeah. Well, they shut down the Newport branch and everyone. So you had however many people at Newport, and they sent them all to Shrewsbury. So Shrewsbury was already staffed out, and then they've just doubled it. And you're like, well, and then it sounded like there was,
because they swapped from John Deere, and that's a conversation I had with him. I was like, because he announced that he was swapping from John Deere to New Holland before New Holland before John Deere got a chance to sack him. And I said, so I had a chat with him about that, and that was quite interesting. Because he basically, so like, it's just, I don't think it's good for the whole industry, to be honest. Well, the fact that one of those
changing, or
the fact that business has gone wrong. Because it's just, it's indicative of the situation that so many dealers are in. Do you know what I mean? Like,
what put them on the path to going wrong?
Oh, I don't know.
The word was John Deere wanted them to be selling their handling equipment, and they turned around and said, no, well, we make more money out of selling JCB. So that's what they reckon. That's why John Deere dropped them, is because they wouldn't sell. It was John Deere. They're in Kramer.
Yeah.
Right. They wouldn't sell. They wouldn't change. They weren't going to drop JCB.
No.
Because they were making more money out of JCB stuff than they were out of John Deere. But
yeah, Vapormatic's gone.
yeah, I heard about
owned
this.
by John Deere.
It's owned by John
I don't
Deere,
feel so bad about that because they wouldn't give me an account. Apparently, I wasn't big enough for a Vapormatic account.
A lot of these places won't. A lot of them just say, "Oh, come and apply for an account." It's just one big data harvest. That's all it is.
Cramper like that.
Yeah, Crampon. Yeah.
Granite are good though.
Granite.
We like Granite.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm still on the books with Granite. I haven't bought anything off them in ages, but you just ring them up and go, "Remember me?" It's like, "You haven't bought anything in ages." It's like, "Yeah, it's all good.
I'm back now, though.
I'm back now. I want something off you."
Can't get anywhere else.
Yeah.
You're my favourite friend.
Still 3 months credit, yeah.
Yeah. No, bloody hell. So yeah, that was a bit of a shocker, really. So
It'll all settle out in the.
well,
So there is just one big void. Who did RVT take New Holland off?
well,
In that
Malcolm's
area.
Tractors, they went last year,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that was.
Are those ones with the heavy parts presence on the internet?
Yes, so they're still running an online
Oh right,
job.
yeah.
But I don't think they're doing.
But they would be right in that area
Right.
because they're like Oswald Street, weren't they? All
No,
over
well,
that way.
Malpas is up at Whitchurch, north of Whitchurch.
Yeah. So yeah, they were New Holland.
But I was at a job last week, and an RVT van just randomly arrived to say he was wanted to service a JCB, and they got told no. They never rang. They just turned up out of the blue and says, "Well, we're here to service a 320." It's like, well, it's busy. You can't just rock up. So he's like, "Well, that's where's all your money going?" You've got an engineer just driving around randomly thinking he can rock
Well,
up.
I don't know. You don't like you say if branch is overstaffed.
Yeah.
Right, what's on the job boards? What do we know is coming
Yeah,
up?
but it
Right,
wasn't a job. They didn't know he was coming at all. He turned up. They got two. They had. I think he got 9 tractors or something. He says, "I've got 2 New Hollands that aren't working anyway, but they're waiting on bits for them. So I don't know whether what's going to happen about them." But there's a lot of people on service contracts for the JCB, so they're like, "Well, what the hell happens now?" And said, "Well,
they'll honour that with whoever.
oh yeah, no, whoever. Yeah, but they're like, well, do I stop the monthly payment to RVT?"
Oh, it's not through. It's not to.
No,
JCB
it's
themselves.
RVT. Well, the money goes to RVT.
I would think that pot there wants to maybe just sit dormant. Yeah.
Yeah, but there'll be someone. Yeah, I don't know. No, there was a lad at the Dairy Day yesterday who was very, very loud on the phone as we were walking back to the car, and he sounded like a disgruntled sales rep.
Oh.
I didn't say anything. I was just listening to him, and it was, fair chuntering on. So it sounded like he's,
Well,
Out of a job.
But,
I'm surprised that more sales reps aren't having a harder job. Because my God, new price is just unreal. Who?
no.
I've said this a few times. I think being a tractor salesman for a main brand, whether it be John Deere, Mass Ferguson, New Holland, Fendt, a lot of them, must be one of the most thankless jobs there is. You're getting hammered by the farmers because his stuff's too dear, which is always going to happen. That's never going to change. But you've got your boss who's saying you need to sell more tractors in your depot. You've got the manufacturer saying you need to sell more tractors.
We're sending you more tractors, sell them.
And then when you do sell a tractor, there's no money in it. So there's no job satisfaction to say, right, I've made our business a load of money.
No.
There's just like, you're down to like nothing. And
Yeah.
it's all loaded on the bonus at the end that makes to say you've sold all the tractors.
Yes.
I just think there's no satisfaction in that job.
You get your bonus at the
They get
end.
a,
Plus,
well, the business gets a bonus, but they've got to spend it on more tractors.
some of them work along the lines of whatever trade you do for a new machine, whatever comes back in, you then have to realise, you then have to basically sell that machine as well before you can, before that first, that new machine being sold, before that's then ticked off as, you know, and can go on to the register of what's actually been sold. So you can take a machine in, and even that might have another machine traded in against that.
Yeah.
You know, and down the system. But until that last machine is either off your books, gone, whatever, then it's only once that chain's finished that you then can tick off that sale.
Yeah, but not only that, but the dealer's not seeing any money out of that job until that last machine's sold. Do you know what I mean? It's no wonder that machines get exported, because it's like, how fast can we get hold of the money out of that new tractor that's been like tied up in the second-hand one? Well, it's basically put it in a container and send it abroad.
But I can understand why your main dealers, unless you are trading something in around the sort of 3-year mark or below, they don't want to know. The first thing that they do is, a lot of them now, rock up, take a look at, you know, whatever's being traded in, then they're straight onto the phone.
Yeah.
They've got 3 or 4 wholesalers that they just get it underwritten with, right, what are you going to give me for this? And it is rock bottom. They'll just say, all right, there we go. And that's what they go in with. That's their trading price, because they don't want to retail that. They don't want to touch it. They want nothing to do with it. It's just going to go straight off down the road.
Yeah.
Which I think they're missing a trick on.
Well, in what respect?
Well, because there's profit to be made.
Yeah, but if
There's a huge amount of profit to be made on that. Yes, there's a risk involved, but there's profit to be made.
but
It's
also
very short-sighted.
But also, if they're under pressure by the manufacturer not
absolutely.
to touch that stuff,
Yeah.
and to make sure that their engineers are working on the new stuff and keeping the new stuff going, have they got time to do that?
True. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying that they are missing.
Well,
it is an opportunity.
Yeah.
And it is being completely missed.
Well,
and also those trade-ins are being undervalued.
Well, you look at McLean's down south.
Yeah.
You look at Stevenson's over at Scarborough. There's quite a lot of parish tractors.
Yeah.
They're all trading. I think they're the ones that are doing best out of the job, because they're the ones that seem to be financially quite wealthy. They've got a stock of tractors in a shed. They're all immaculate. They're all second-hand.
Yep.
And they're all commanding big money for them. And you're thinking, that's the business to be in. Never mind selling new.
Exactly. See, now that's what I think. A lot of these dealerships, well, they're just selling new now, aren't they? Let's be honest. The days when you used to go into a branded dealership and you'd see stuff in there, you know, rolled up or whatever, that was maybe 20 years old, sort of thing, gone. They're just not there. They just don't want to touch them.
Well,
and like you say, it's because they're under pressure from above. And if that is the simple way of how they can go about things, is that once they get the farmer ground down to where they want to be, and they've underwritten what's being traded in, then it's a straight sale done.
Yeah.
We've wiped our hands out of it. That goes that way. New one goes out. Boxes ticked. Next job.
Yeah.
well, like Ripton Farm Services, Darrington shut.
Vicky's alive.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Mr. Shouty will get you.
Can I call you back in a minute? Alright, bye.
You soft ass. That was the wife, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't. Oh, you can wait. No.
No.
No. Hi. Hey, girl. How's things?
How you doing?
Hang on.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
Unprofessional.
He's still on it.
No,
He's tapping her out a
yeah.
text now as well, just to say,
dear.
sorry, I was a bit abrupt with you earlier, but I was with the boys, yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, we'll just have a bit of brownie while you're pissing
Hot.
out.
Yeah, I'll have a little bit of brownie, thank you.
There we
Yeah.
go. I'll turn up for this sometime.
I think the horse was bolted.
Yeah. Darrington, Ripton Farm Services, Darrington shut.
Is it?
Yeah. Nothing there.
That's our little one right next to the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ripon Power Services is Ripon for quite some time now. There's a fraction of what it used to be in the yard, like tractors wise. There's just like there used to be 3 or 4 rows, and now there's 1 row around the perimeter.
Yeah.
There's 3 choppers, which, in fairness, like if your all your money's tied up in 3 forage harvesters, that's like a lot of money just in that.
Yeah.
And you're paying interest on the. If you've been told to take it by John Deere, you're paying interest on that money. It's costing you a lot of money just to have them sat there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So,
Scary. And yeah, so I can understand, because as soon as you have taken that second-hand machine in, you're going to have to sit on it for a bit. And there is potential for there might be something wrong with it.
Yeah.
I understand that, but it's I can completely agree that you're gonna have capital tied up in that. You can't get away from it. But I can remember, oh god, I bought my first square baler from Lloyd's over at Bishop Auckland, and I think it was a year or two later I was talking to someone there, and they'd had a new. Or was it about, I think it was about the time I bought it, sorry. They'd had a new finance director come into the group, and they were just going through everything, like with a dose of salt, and they were just basically saying, right, all this stock in the yard, don't care what it is, get rid. Just don't ask for top dollar, don't ask for just get rid. Yeah, get it off the books. You don't need it, you don't want it, which is, again, it trims everything down. You're not expending. Yes, it's an asset, but if you've borrowed money to secure it, it's a debt then.
Yeah.
It's a continual. It's just eating away, isn't it? Which, if you could ever get to the point where you've tipped that balance, like some of these second-hand tractor dealers will do. Some of them will be able to buy a tractor in paid for.
Yeah.
They'll be that financially sound, but not me.
No, but equally there is dealers out there that are in that situation as well, but they're not main dealers.
No.
Are they? Like Tunstall Tractors. A yard full of tractors.
Well, he's got the like a Zeta franchise and a couple of other. He'll get hold of Hurlemans for you, and I think you can still get hold of Steyrs if you want one, but it's kind of it's a case with some white stripes on it.
But he won't be getting them rammed down his throat, will he?
I don't think
Zeta's
so.
really.
No, I don't think so.
He won't be being told by Zeta, you've got to take this many tractors.
No, I think they have a different company approach, as in, oh wow, you managed to, you can sell that amount for us, brilliant. Yeah, no, that's grand. Do you want some more? It's exactly. I think that's how they go about things.
Yeah.
Completely different mentality rather than just, here's 2.3 million's worth of forage harvesters, go and sell them.
Yeah.
You're having them.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. It was inevitable it was going to backfire at some point, wasn't it?
Well, I don't like that particular company's style of going about things at all, because all they think about is the bottom line and the shareholders.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you listen to some of the things that are going on. Was there a recent development on that right to repair thing in America? I think.
I heard something back how it was.
I think they're having their arse handed to them, and they've been again. America is so corrupt, because if you're a big enough business and something happens that you don't want, you just go and lobby till it disappears.
Well, they've got the litigation side of it over there. They just throw. We've got a problem. Throw money at it until it goes away, isn't it? And
Yeah, or
the little guy will eventually dry up.
We'll see you in court till you're not there anymore.
Yeah. Till you
Till you stop
money.
turning up. Yeah. We'll keep turning up. You won't.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, it's a bit of a.
Well, yeah, just saying. Oh no, you haven't bought the machine. You've bought the right to use the machine, or you haven't. You certainly haven't bought the software.
There were some stories, going on with if you hadn't paid your finance, and this was up in Cumbria. Old mate goes out to his tractor in the morning and it won't start. And so he rings up, who's it up in Carlisle? Does John Deere?
Dave
Johnston's.
Johnson's. And then ring him up and go, tractor won't start.
Sorry.
And he says, and you're like, all right, okay. I'll just put you through to accounts. So you go through to accounts. It's like, my tractor won't start, but I don't know why I'm on the account. It's like, well, pay your bill and your tractor will start. I turned her off. Yeah. There you go.
That would get to. It's probably there might be some truth in that, but also that's quite you're gonna like. There's some people I can see getting themselves in that situation because they haven't paid the bill for so long.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You don't do that.
Well, there was
every other opportunity before you start doing stuff like that.
The Ukraine, when Russia was stealing all the farm equipment, and they said, "Oh, we've turned it all off."
Yeah, so it's dead.
So it's dead, but I think they'd work around it. But it's like they went and cleaned out a couple of John Deere dealerships when they moved into the old Donbass. Trekked them across the line and like, well, no, let's turn them off. There you go. But, it's all Chinese tech inside of them.
That's the problem. That these machines, you just like yourself, or even me. I just want to turn some hay.
Yeah.
I just want a spinny thing on the back to go round.
Do you know what's been the best tractor we've had this year? Most reliable, Matty Ferguson 158 Mark III.
Which is how old?
Oh, she's 70s.
No cab.
No cab. No roll bar.
No roll bar to go wrong.
No noise cancelling headphones and just get on. We ended up cutting first cut with it because the Nash died again. And then we ended up turning all the hay at Market Drayton with it. Put it on the trailer with the hay ball on and took it up there and turned all the hay up there with it.
Done.
It's just rough, bit rough on the old. That's fair. It wasn't great.
Yeah.
And what it is missing is it's because it's a 135 back end and a 165 front end because it's a viticulture tractor. So it's like you can narrow it up. Yeah. So it's got 35 wings on it or on the back, a 135 back end, or it could be a 35 back end, and then it's got a 65 front end.
Yeah.
Steering is heavy.
No power steering.
No power steering. There is a conversion kit though, so we might be looking at keep all the original parts.
Put it back to.
But yeah, I could do anything with power steering on it. I jumped on a 35 and that's like light, isn't it? That's what scraper tractors were. This is why they were scraper tractors. Yeah. It's got a fair lump on the front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But boss of the hay bob though.
Oh yeah, no. Well, no, we're mowing with it. So yeah.
When you got a bit of pace going, it's not been so bad on steering.
No. Oh no, that's fine. But yeah, no, stood still. It's heavy.
It's when your nose are into a corner.
Well, independent, like I had Vicky on it. Like, so when we first started mowing, I took the headlands off and put some brecks in, and it's like, right, mowing tuition. This is how you mow.
Yeah.
And basically, it's like when you get to the end, your steering's not working because invariably it doesn't look. Just a little bit of independent braking, and then by the time it's like set her off. I was like, right, I'll look after Hector. You get going, and then she comes back. It's like, what? The independent brakes work well. Oh shit! I went 10 rounds round the outside just to give her plenty of headroom.
No need now. She's doing 0 turns every
No.
day.
Oh yeah, no. You put the rotavator on the back of it, and yeah, you can spin it round on a dime. It's pretty good for that. Yeah, no, there's no computers on that.
But again, finance-free farming. You just,
Yeah. The 2650's in dry dock at the moment, having the PTO sorted, and then hopefully that'll be ready for the end of the month.
Oh God, I forgot you.
Yeah.
You've more bloody tackle and.
Yeah, no, it works.
Yeah, but still, you've got it.
Oh,
Worst thing I did for the Nash was paint the bonnet, and now it looks nice.
You got carried away.
Yeah. Stainless steel bolts on it as well, and some stickers. And like,
Showed it some love.
She showed it a bit of love, and it's turned around and going, no, you don't get nice things. Not allowed nice things.
You could have put the right grade of oil in the engine to stop all the glitter party, but no.
Oh, not glitter, chunks. I don't know what. Flakes. So you're like, oh, shit. Something's gone badly wrong.
It isn't just the oil pump then.
I don't know.
Fingers crossed. No.
It might be.
You think you're not
the
that
oil pump
lucky?
is on the bottom. I might drop it off. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I don't. Well, yeah, but the oil pressure.
Was it running?
Yeah.
There's nothing fundamentally wrong then, is it? Obviously.
No, it's just you're just like, well.
How easy was it to start?
Oh, starts no problem.
Yeah.
Got compression. It's got smokes a bit.
Just change the oil. Forget about the chunky stuff. Whatever was in the way now.
Yeah, but it's still losing oil pressure. It's still. I've got
Just tip a bit of oil in. If you're worried about it, tip a bit of
Well, he did say.
Oil in.
Yeah, well, we were talking. Put some thicker oil in it, and but it, right. Hang on. I did a video. I said to switch. Where is it?
Get your glasses.
Can't see. Hang on. No,
Can't walk, can't see.
No. What use are you? Let's be honest. I can't see.
You've been fitting water beds.
Water beds for cows.
Yeah.
Which isn't ideal really for someone. Well,
yeah, they sound light.
Yeah.
I had a lad. I had Phil down helping. That was
2 days.
2 days.
You're farming him out now.
Well, yeah. He said, "Oh, did you like it?" I was like, "Oh, come on. See if you can come out and give him a hand." He did say he'd worked. He did say he'd grafted while he was with you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's what they look like.
So there's the big ends.
Not excessive
I can still see the
compared to
crossing on
what's
it.
in the sump.
Yeah, you'll have to put a little. You'll have to put a little patch in.
I am fucked, and that's probably
That's not glitter. That's
That's a lot. Yeah.
not good.
They're big bits.
That's big. That's it. Yeah.
That's not smooth peanut butter. That's chunky.
So the big end bearings look pretty good, but that's not. You see what I mean? I'm not making it up.
How much of it? Surely, if that was missing off your mains, you'd know about it.
Yeah, you'd think something would be knocking away. There's nothing knocking away, so
There's no.
yeah, I
It's come
don't.
from somewhere else.
Not either end. There's not your pulley or clutch isn't twatting around.
No, what? No.
Nothing.
No,
No
I
real
don't know.
vibrations. Hasn't rattled your fancy new painted bonnet off it then.
No.
Shaking your
No.
stainless studs loose.
No.
Yeah, you're worrying over nothing. Don't worry.
Yeah, but where's it
It's
come
safe in the sump.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
But where did it come from?
They're that big, they're going to sink to the bottom and just stay there, aren't they?
Yeah. It's not that they're there. It's
gonna
where
block
did
the
they
gallery.
come from?
Fucking up the size of golf balls. They can't block it. Don't worry. It's fine. You're golden,
So,
pony boy. Just get some thicker oil in. Man up.
Moving on.
What?
Yorkshire Moors fires, that's been pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, pretty savage, isn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't been over. I haven't,
No.
No.
understandably, because I didn't want to,
What, you can check over with your tanker? I've got a tanker.
What? I haven't a tanker.
A bucket of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been fairly
No,
epic.
this rain will sort it out. That's the.
I could have put a little bit of a smoulder out with the amount of water that's weeping out of my broken radiator on the fend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has a radiator arrived for that?
There's a huge story about that.
Oh.
We'll save it for another day, eh?
I've ordered 2 radiators
Oh, it's got 2.
from, is it Autodoc? They're a German firm,
Right.
but they run under lots of different names. You can pump in the same details, and you get lots of different things flashing up on on a search, like different. But they're all the same firm behind it. They're all Autodoc behind it. But again, they had these parts, and they were all, plumbed it in, managed to find an original, like a OEM number for it. Found one, brilliant. What was it? 430 quid, I think. Which I would hate to think what your domestic suppliers would try and charge you. Right, brilliant. Ordered it. Anyway, got confirmation emails. Got an email off Every.
Ooh.
Your package has. We are expecting
Everything.
We are expecting your package. Then Every said, "We've got your package."
Everything's lost.
Lovely. Yeah. Then silence.
Oh.
Radio silence. Nothing. I wonder what's happening with this thing. So anyway, you can go and chase it up, but of course you're talking to a bot. Sort of thing. Oh, yeah, all right. And we just left it with this chat bot that I'll chase this up, sort of thing. Right, well, don't be spout. Anyway, got a confirmation that they were looking into it, and then a confirmation of yes, I see what you mean. We can't seem to locate your thing. We'll have a search for it.
What were they called before they were called Every?
Hermes.
Yeah.
Anyway, after a while, finally got a confirmation email. Yeah, we've lost that.
Oh man.
Because they're small, you see, and they're hard to keep hold of.
And then the next thing they said, telling you,
ditch.
you had to go. Oh well, yeah. You go and talk to the people that you ordered it off and tell them you lost it. You can go and sort this shit out. No.
Oh dear.
No, I have to go back to Autodoc and say, look, they've lost it. Oh, Autodoc's chatbot can't speak to anybody.
No.
It's all these chatbots, and you're thinking, what keyword can I put into this to trigger the response I want? Oh,
all
God,
the swear words.
painful. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have to put in for them to transfer you to an actual person? Like,
I don't know.
What's the secret?
They won't exist.
I got to a point and I said, I am incandescent with rage right now. And
ChatGPT's gone,
what?
ooh,
What, you want
new words.
You want a heater, do you? Oh God. Anyway, finally got round to that, and they said, "Oh well, we need to check with Every that all blah blah blah." And anyway, they did do, and I got a refund. I said, "But this, whilst I was talking to this chatbot thing, I said, this doesn't help because I still want that. I want it.
I still need a
Don't give me a refund. Send me another." No, but of course, the last one was the last of that version that they had on stock. So the next one was made by another, because they stocked multiple by different manufacturers. But the next one was like £100 more. Right, well, send me that one then. Chop chop. So anyway, put all my stuff in, ordered that one, blah blah blah. Anyway, after a while, yes. Oh, my Every. Oh, we were expecting a parcel for you. Well, keep your eyes open this time.
Right.
Yeah. Do you want me to come down and put a big label on it?
I'll come and collect it.
Yeah, from Germany.
We've got it. And then next thing you know, but it's out for delivery. I thought, thank God for that, hallelujah.
Oh no! So this is when it ends up in the hedge.
Look at it. We've delivered it.
It's not here.
Oh no, you haven't. I've been in all day waiting for this. Well, or around, and no one been in my yard. Oh yeah, no, we have. So anyway, you had to go in and log in, and they had this picture that they've taken, like proud as punch picture. Look, proud as punch. It's the neighbours, isn't it?
Right. Oh well, hey, look.
It was at the
right
neighbour's
county.
farm.
It's in the valley.
Propped against a gate, about 100 yards from the farmhouse.
Nice. From what his farm?
Hey, for effort there, boys. Yeah. I've abandoned it somewhere between
Hide
your
and
house
seek.
and the neighbours.
It's
It's this, yeah.
It's set against this
What's
gate
this like?
post.
GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
Guess where this is? Oh, Christ.
It's in the right postcode. What more do you want?
Well, I had to just set off and find it. Oh, this is where it is. Keep referring to pictures. Nope, not that gate.
Yeah. Which 5 galvanised gate is it?
Finally found it. Brilliant. Brought it back home. Started unboxing. I could. This doesn't look brilliant. There was two puncture holes on the bottom of the box.
Of course. There we go.
And I thought, well, because there are 2 mounting studs on the bottom of
Yeah.
it, I thought, oh well, they've obviously just sort of rubbed
Popped
through
through.
whatever. Anyway, started opening. Massive box, like yay for this radiator, which is only yay. So anyway, opened the big box, started pulling stuff in out, and got down to the actual box with the thing in. Oh, brilliant. Opened it up. Oh, no, this isn't good. The 2 studs had been pushed back up into the core of the radiator. And the whole plate that they sit on did that. Anyway, all that was kinked up and into it. That's not good. And the more I looked at it, and then I saw there was a little vent pipe on the top which had been smacked round and bent double up against it. I thought, I can't even get a pipe onto that, even if I wanted. And then the main outlet at the top was bent off to a side. I thought, I can't, no. I'm going to have to send this back. And it just dawns on you. And you sit there looking at it thinking, well, I suppose I could bend it a bit back to... But no, you think, I've come this far, I'm spending whatever on it, it has to be right.
Yeah.
I don't know why anyone uses every.
I didn't mean to.
No.
It was by
But
choice.
surely these companies that send stuff out with them, it must cost them a fortune.
Yep. Well, I complained. I said I can't stand for this. It's not right. And knee-jerk reaction from the Germans was, we've inspected your photos you've sent us, right? And how's about €125 back on your order? So
No.
but this had a name on it. This email that came, I thought, right, I'm talking to someone now, right? Off we go. So I basically said, right, well, I'm rather surprised that you've managed to inspect the photos that I've sent, because I haven't sent any, but I am doing now. And here, check out this shit. Basically, it's knackered. I'm not accepting this at all. I am frustrated beyond belief with this whole debacle. Can you please refund me my money and send me another one ASAP? I said, oh no, we're going to have that back for ourselves to inspect it before we can issue any refund. So of course I then had to package the damn thing back up.
Really well, so it couldn't be damaged anymore on the way back.
I put it back in exactly how it had come. In fact, possibly better. And then packaged it back up with some documents that they'd sent us to get through customs and everything that I'd had to stick in there and put with it, and then set off with this box, yay big, to a post office. I couldn't get through the door at the post office with this box. And then you wander, and then you stood in the line, and then you get there, and you're like, what do you want? Well, it's more what you can do for me, really. This piece of paper here says that this is
I'm
now
just taking
yours.
the box for a walk. Can I have a stamp?
Yeah. Oh, a big one. Oh. Anyway, long story short, I had to chase that up as well. But yeah, they'd refunded my money, and I haven't had the heart to order another one yet. I just keep tipping coolant in every morning.
Try and van weld.
Oh, I'd had it off. I'd had the
Egg?
radiator
Put
off.
an egg in it.
I don't want to do that really. And I had, I'd packed epoxy putty around it. There was 2 pin pricks, but it's just getting thin.
Yeah.
So, just inept and just and chatbots trying to bloody
They're not great.
voice my disapproval to something through a chatbot. And it was asking about what had happened. Oh, so has it arrived damaged? Yes. Is the packaging damaged? Does the part not work? Well, the part won't work. So then it thought, so you fitted the part. No, I haven't fitted the part. It's damaged. But you said the part won't work. I just kept going round and round in a circle with this chatbot until it kicked me off. It basically said, we're not getting anywhere with this, and kicked me off. So then I had to put all my details in again. Just put somebody in.
They don't exist. They don't exist anymore. No, you can't.
So this is AI.
Yeah, it's great.
This is worst form. AI in its best form is an AI weeder because it's mind-blowingly good.
Yeah.
AI in its worst form is a chatbot.
I want to see the chatbot AI in control of all the Terminators that are going to come and take over the world.
This is what's going to end the world, by the way. Like,
they'll be shooting themselves in the face, won't they?
Yeah,
cool, that's what we're supposed to do.
I think we're going to be okay.
Oh, God.
The old T800 is going to get up and blow its own head off.
Yeah. Oh, that's if it gets off the production line. Let's hope every art delivering them. Where's that T800? I don't know. Didn't make it into the van, did it?
Is your part working, or has it been damaged?
It's by gateposts in the middle of nowhere.
We've delivered it. Poor thing, just wandering around. Why are we killing humans? I can only find sheep.
Oh, God.
I don't know where I am. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I can't get any reference points. The GPS isn't working.
Yeah. There's no signal.
There's no signal. The whole, at the moment, I don't know how you feel, it's sort of, farming is an inconvenience to the Labour government. But they don't like us for some reason. I don't think we've done anything wrong to them.
Other than be here and own land and just upset other people just through being here and doing what we do. Some people will just get. There's a lot of people get very upset now though over very little.
Yeah.
But in fact, even in America, there's people that get that upset by the truth that they just have to shoot the person that's saying it.
I saw that today.
That's not good, is it?
No. I like that fella. I'd listened to one or two of his things before.
So we're talking about Charlie Kirk,
Yeah.
who produced a lot of content whereby he was debating with people about subjects.
Which people got upset about because he dared to speak, basically.
Yeah, but he wasn't obnoxious with it.
No.
He was intelligent, he was well informed, and he could debate with people. And people didn't like the fact that he could debate well.
Yeah.
And his whole sort of thing was he would take anybody on and debate with them in a reasonable way. And now, because of that, someone's shot him. And like Lindsay, it's lost on Lindsay, but I was like, that's regardless of what your political stand is, like, if you disagree with somebody, you disagree with them. You don't shoot them.
It's not. You can. I can disagree with someone, but not be offended by them.
Yeah.
They just have a different point of view, and they're entitled to it.
So the thing I think is worse is he wasn't a politician.
No.
So obviously politicians put themselves in the firing line, so to speak, and some have been obviously.
Yeah.
But he wasn't a politician. He was just somebody who debated a lot of politics, a lot of contentious issues.
Yeah.
And the trouble is now
you can't be
someone's taken offence to that.
Offence to someone who's willing to stand on the other side.
The bit that gets me is now there's two little girls growing up without a dad.
Yeah.
That's just like there's a wife without a husband, but there's two little girls that are going to grow up without a dad just because he had the balls to not stand up, but just to negotiate and debate with people who had a different opinion.
Yeah, talk about it.
He wasn't doing anything, was he? Really, he wasn't like making laws.
It wasn't changing anything. He didn't have the power to, like say, produce laws or change anything. But he was creating the conversation and the narrative that you need to think other. Just because it's the way you think people should think, doesn't mean it's right.
No.
Yeah.
That properly, like, I didn't think we were going to get onto this, but that did properly, like, I don't know, just, I've been watching stuff on it today, just trying to understand it. Properly.
Well, I like the way that he would go to universities and put them straight, because unfortunately universities are the breeding ground of, you would argue, the future leaders of whatever country. Because let's be honest, you're going to struggle to, if you don't have some sort of academic background, which maybe isn't what it once was. But unfortunately, universities are some of the leftiest, like self-contained, self-fueled, just do goody, do right, everyone's equal, oh, it's all amazing, and but you can feel that way, but what happens when someone comes along and tries to, force you into doing something? Who are you going to look to then? Are you just going to tell them, oh no, you can't do that, or oh, that's not right, or oh, you're wrong, or oh, I'm offended?
So,
What's, if it came to actual proper conflict,
yeah.
whoever you're up against, if you go up to them and say, oh, well, I'm offended by that, how far is that going to get you?
Push comes to shove, it's going to highlight some issues.
And right quick.
Yeah. Because who's going to...
I'm offended.
So what?
Yeah. Yeah, me and my God don't care.
Yeah.
Me and my God say, chop your head off. I don't care.
Well, it's going to be interesting what happens next. So I think Russia and Ukraine, if that escalates, Poland's just itching. Come on. Do something stupid. Because they are ready and on it, and they're going, NATO, come on. 50 years of
Poland
shit.
are that pissed off at having
A border with Russia that, Russia screwed them over since 1945, and they're just like, right.
In World War II, they got taken out early with a cheap shot.
Yeah.
They've been pissed off ever since.
Until when was it? When the Berlin Wall came down. Yeah, and they're just...
They've got an indecipherable language that no one can speak. So they've got their own enigma built in.
Can you move your guns back, please? I'm like, no! They're too close to the border. That's why we want them. For a reason!
Yeah.
Do something.
Yeah, turn it around, Georgi, and get back.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's a funny old setup at the moment. There's nothing, just kind of... There's no ease anywhere, is there? There's problems with our own country, big problems.
It did make me laugh that Angela Rayner resigned. I thought, there's no way
The wheels are coming off this wagon pretty quick. I think he's
not fast enough.
I was thinking the other day that I'm more annoyed that between Labour and Conservatives, the amount of balls up that badly reform exists. And
yes,
you're just like, all you've done is, through your inability to do a good job, is create a complete farce.
Has no one ever drawn a parallel to how Hitler came to power?
Oh, if you look 100 years back, I listen to World War II podcasts all the time about history, and if you start tracing 100 years ago, so 1925, you're going into the Great Depression, you're going into the UK had an empire and was importing food. It could get food cheaper abroad. Stop me if this thing's true. So farming wasn't as important. It wasn't paying. People were walking off farms. It didn't have an agricultural industry leading up to 1939 that could support the country's need for food.
And then suddenly...
And then all of a sudden, we needed farmers again.
Yep.
And you're just like, how are we not... You know, you've got unrest in the world at the moment. Wheat price over the last 2 years has been... You know, your first clue was that shot up because the Ukraine couldn't get wheat out through the Black Sea because Russia had stopped it. So all of a sudden, a quarter of the world's wheat couldn't get out of the Black Sea. Is it a quarter they supply?
Oh, God.
It's a lump. Yeah. And you're like, how are you not? You know, history repeats itself. And you've got a government, in this country right now who feels that farming shouldn't exist, and we're a massive inconvenience.
The problem is that none of them have ever been properly, truly hungry.
No.
They've never. COVID was the closest we came with empty shelves.
I missed that. I wasn't here for that bit.
Yeah, but it was the closest that we kind of came to that. But again, those in power were never in that position.
No, of course not.
Never.
No.
They never came anywhere close.
Well, they never are. But I can't see why having a robust food supply, a country that doesn't farm doesn't survive. If you haven't got a working agricultural industry in your country, it collapses.
What happened to Zimbabwe when they kicked off?
Zimbabwe, Sudan. You know, these countries do not do well when they can't supply food for themselves.
No.
And you're gonna, but I don't know. You just think, how long do you wait it out? Try and fly under the radar, doing what you're doing, just doing your thing, thinking.
It's not. Commodity prices aren't, on the whole, they're not terrible.
No.
Farm gate prices aren't, although I know cereals a bit, because they haven't had a bad harvest elsewhere, have they?
So this year
that's
is the first year that you normally, if you've had a bad harvest in this country, you've had a bad harvest elsewhere, the price will rise. This is the first time we've had a bad harvest in this country, and everyone else has had a good harvest, and it's driven the price down.
Yeah.
It hasn't done a lot for the feed price because no one's selling anything, because at the moment they'll be selling at a loss.
Yeah. I mean, it's not.
So that's not moved.
No, but the commodity price isn't. It's not terrible.
No.
It's the price of everything else, and also whatever taxes may be impinged on top. It's that's killing the job.
Yeah.
It's the cost of the inputs is just unreal.
Well, it's funny how I don't know how much you used to sell hay for back in an idiot cube of hay. £3 to £5, and it's still £3 to £5. You know, when we were making hay here, and it was always £3 to £5, whatever the DNS said, and that doesn't move.
No.
Yeah, like how
It is moving this year though.
Well,
it always used to be like a round bale of silage. Always used to be, you're hovering in them like 20 to 30 marks. When we can double that now.
Yeah.
Unless you know people that can get it cheap off.
Well, I've got
just go and mow the local park.
Paying 25 delivered, which I thought was pretty good, and to be fair, the cows are eating it pretty hard.
I would think remarkable is the word you're looking for.
Well,
I wouldn't be
it was going to be 22, and he turned up with the first load. He's like, I think this might have to be 25, and I'm like, it's fine, it's okay. It's like, that's fine, not a problem. But to be fair, like feeding straw and molasses, it's going to be a dear do. £105 a tonne for straw.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
But
molasses
what else
will be
did
all of
you
that
do?
as well, is it?
Pardon?
The molasses will be all of that as well. Right?
Molasses, £308 a tonne.
Yeah. 400
750 litres to a tonne. Yeah, 308 we've got quoted, delivered. Minimum order 5 tonne.
EDF? Or man or whatever? ED?
No, this was GP feeds, but I think it all comes from Quality Liquid Feeds. I think it all comes from the same place.
Yeah.
Jameson's was 310, I think. They
But
would
that's just
they would
one-
send one
That's
Irish.
just one blender, isn't it? You have to go and pick it up.
Oh no, this was delivered.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, we have chatted a lot about a lot of stuff.
Good luck editing that one together. Most of them are for waffle bollocks ever, I think.
Yeah, so anyway, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry
How
about
long,
that.
James?
What? How long?
Yeah.
Now, the last
don't
one
know.
was
Oh, God, you've watched it. Hell.
number 20, and it was up at yours.
Was it?
And it was just after you got back from...
Oh, yeah. That was due May.
Yeah,
Got back from Austria.
yeah.
So, yeah, we've
It's been a
we've
while.
had a summer break. That's what we've had. We've had a summer break.
It's like
Yeah.
young farmers.
Yeah.
It was just to see how much you actually wanted this, that's all.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Just to test the waters.
Yeah.
Just how
Sorry for the
far-
break, but yes.
We'll have to. I'll probably leave that one here, actually, but we'll have to do one. We'll cover the fires in Australia.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks very much for watching, and hope you enjoyed it, even though it took ages and it was
A bit of a roundup.
yeah.
We've made up for it with a...
Because you've started putting a
Ton
building
of
up now as well, haven't you? So that's something to talk about.
Planning!
Yeah. So that's
No.
something to talk about.
Yes.
Yeah. It's taken a while to get planning, hasn't it? But anyway, that's a whole other story. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and we'll call it a day for now. See you later.